Perfect time to go out and hit the local mountains to do some hiking. But if you're working out indoors, you might want to use a kettlebell or bell. Is it ball?
Kettlebell.
Bell, yeah.
Yes, but it is a ball.
It's kind of all the rage right now. Heidi Powell is here today, and if you're wondering why she's so attractive, well, that's her mom, Lori, here this morning.
Isn't she beautiful?
I'm telling you.
I know, I'm so lucky.
So we were talking about this kettlebell earlier.
Yes.
And can you hurt yourself doing this? I mean, is there an improper way?
You can totally hurt yourself doing it. And you're right, kettlebells are all the rage lately. Yeah. Everywhere you look, there's kettlebell DVDs, there's kettlebell boot camps, kettlebell kids. Everything is kettlebell craze. Right. Everything. Yes, in fact, I found it online. I'm like, no way, kettlebell kids. But you know, the biggest thing is, it's people want to know, is there something a kettlebell can do that a good old dumbbell can't do? Well, yes, there are.
What's the answer to that?
Well, there are, but I'll be totally honest, kettlebells have been totally sensationalized. And you know, when it comes to pushing, pulling, squatting, and lunging, there's nothing a kettlebell can do that a dumbbell can't do. Okay. But there's one move in particular. Okay. It's the kettlebell swing.
Okay.
Well,
let's see it. I would pick it up, but it's too heavy for me. So
it is pretty heavy. Lori. Now, if you've ever seen anyone do the swing, it's this rhythmic, almost pendulum-like motion where you don't realize how powerful it is. Right. It's training those hip muscles to decelerate, stop, and powerfully accelerate while you're keeping your midline and your spine completely stabilized.
Let's see it.
All right. All right, Mom, you ready? She's going to demo the two-handed Russian kettlebell swing. Okay.
Now, when you're doing this, what does it benefit? What is the benefit of this?
Well, it's hip extension, and we extend our hips in everything we do when running, jumping, sitting, standing, throwing, punching. Everything requires hip extension, and this is the most beautiful move for the hip extension. Go ahead, Mom. She's going to bend her knees. Biggest thing, bend her knees only 20 degrees, keeping her midline completely straight. You'll notice she doesn't hunch over. Right. The knees don't squat, and she's not using her arms to throw. All of the power is coming from her hips. Look at that. Okay. Great hip extension, Mom.
She's hoping this isn't going to be a long segment.
You can go ahead and put that down now. I know, she's like, how many do I have to do? Now, a couple things I want you to watch out for. A couple things I don't want you to do is this is not a squat. You notice my mom's legs did not bend more than 20 degrees. Also, you never hunch your shoulders. When you hunch, you're going to throw out your back. And last but not least, make sure you're not using your arms. This is not an arm motion. It's a hip motion. Okay. Yep, it's just back and forth. So
usually swinging or doing weights really fast is not a good thing, but in this case, swinging is okay.
Absolutely. This is one of the only things you can swing in and safely swing, but your form has to be proper.
What if you don't have a kettlebell? Could you use this? I mean, could you swing with this, holding it like that?
You can, but you know, it's not as easy to grip. The kettlebell is designed so you can actually hold on to it. So you can swing like this, for example. Right. But it's just you got to be really careful with the grip and make sure you don't throw it at the person in front of you.
You don't want to hit something like that. Yeah.
That would be really bad.
Well, I see your mom's stronger than you, so you take that one and then she gets the heavy one, right?
All right, I'll take the 5. She is.
Are you good for 20? Are you good for 20 more reps? Maybe.
She has double the guns that I have. It's impressive, and I hate to call you out, but she's 51, and I know.
Mother-daughter.
So beautiful.
Pretty impressive.
She's amazing.
Thank you, guys. We appreciate you coming in. We're going to toss it over to Stella. So there you go. This big everything right here.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Scott, I gotta tell you, man, their guns makes me just want to go to the gym right now.
We're jealous.
Very jealous. All right, ladies, thank you so much.